Hey, this is Tim with Expert Power Wash. Wanted to show you one of the skids that we've been selling a ton of lately, probably because it's so versatile and fits in most trucks if you're looking to get into the industry of soft washing and pressure washing. But this is 5.5 feet long, 44 inches wide. So if you're wanting to see if this will fit your truck, check between the wheel wells, and as long as you have those measurements between the wheel wells and the length, you're good to go. Let's take a closer look at this. Two 55-gallon tanks. These are all strapped up with stainless steel straps. You have the gear drive Honda pressure washer. This is 5.5 gallons per minute, 3,000 PSI. Let's take a closer look at this. This is one area where we did not cheap out. So you have the general pump, gear drive unit, and just to take it a step further, you have a block mounted K7 unloader. Most people don't do this. After running these things for years, when you pull the trigger on the gun and the gun almost jumps out of your hand, it's a lot nicer being able to pull the trigger and it just gently builds up pressure. So that's what the K7 unloader does. Do some more research on that if you're wanting to know more information, but it's just a fantastic unloader. We use them on the 8 GPMs and the 5.5s. So over there on the left-hand side, you have a 1-inch drain. So we don't want you rolling around with a full water tank if you have a smaller truck. So we've built that system there. It can be used to fill buckets, wash your eyes out, wash your hands, but that just is coiled there on the back there. And then once you get it installed in your truck, it actually flows right off the side and then right along the side of the skid, just right along the wheel well there, and it just fits perfectly. Probably gonna be a lot of background noise here. We're in a business park and it seems like everybody's waking up and coming to work. But let's take a closer look. Here is the soft wash system. This one is ordered with a clear manifold. These typically come with black, but we have the mixing valve system here. You got water, soap, bleach, and we have our rinse out valve system. What this does is it brings water in through the last valve system there on the right hand side and converts that bleach into water. So you're getting a full rinse out on your system and your pump and your hoses and guns, and that keeps everything running a little bit longer. And yeah, you definitely don't want bleach left in your lines, especially your bleach side. We had a guy come in for a check valve. This is typically what'll go out if you don't rinse out this system, and his bleach tank backfilled with water. So check valves and rinsing out your system, super important. Let's take a closer look at the back here. We'll start down below and then work our way up. So here's a closer look at that pressure washer. You can see how that gear drive system lays out. We really like the layout of these. You can see how that K7 unloader is block mounted there. You got a whip line coming off there, going up to the hose rail. I'll show you that as we get up to the top there. Marine grade battery, 24 DC. You got our super heavy duty plate mounted pump system. We've done some upgrades recently, and I'll tell you about that here. Here is the brand new Remco. This is a dual control pump. This is going to eliminate the cycling that happens with most of the just the regular standard pumps, and it's going to last a little bit longer. Everything's on quick connects. So we really like this pump. We've been putting them on probably the last 2 or 3 builds and been testing them for a while on our own trucks, and they're great pumps. So we've decided to go with the dual controls. It is going to cost us a little bit more to build them like that, but we're putting a better product in your hands, and we're super happy about that. Oh, cool thing here, this is skid number 50. So we probably built about 20 or so of these before we decided that we needed to start logging these and tracking them. But since we started doing that, this is number 50. So kind of a cool little skid there. 200 feet of soft wash hose. The gun screws in, so this is a crimped fitting here, so you don't have a bunch of stuff that can break. Polypropylene gun, stainless steel nozzle holder and nozzles. So you have a 0, 15, 25 degree, and 40 degree here. And this is 1/2 inch, like I said, 200 feet. This is really nice soft jet stuff. So we've been using this, we probably have at least 30 builds on this hose, and it's just been great stuff. These reels, these are full frame aluminum. with stainless steel manifolds. This is where I see a lot of people cut corners if they're building them themselves, or some of the other minor builders out there. It's super important, this part right here. If you use a regular steel manifold, that's going to corrode up. It's going to fall apart within the first year. You don't want to cut corners. Even if you guys decide to build something like this yourself, don't buy the cheap reel, because that's going to cause you to buy twice. Going on over here, this is something that is super cool that we put on our Ultimate Minis. This is a stainless steel, if I can get a closer look at this, it's not going to focus, but this is a Mossmatic made in the USA. This is a shorter swivel. We put these on both sides here, and you can see the hose clamps, the hose is flowing back there. Another cool thing that we do here, I'm not going to be able to unclip it here with one hand, but we put the whip line on quick connects, and those are stainless steel couplers, by the way. We're not using steel plugs on any of the builds that we do, but you can clip a downstream injector in there, drop it into your bleach tank, and then you're downstreaming just like that. So everything's built to be upgradable. If you want a downstream system on here, let us know. We can definitely put one on there and have it ready to go for you. Lots of space on the back there. You got 200 feet of non-marking gray pressure washer hose. You got a ball valve on there. Same reels all the way around, full frame aluminum, stainless steel manifolds. Going on over here, the sun is really bright, super happy. Yesterday was the first day of summer. We got 200 feet of garden hose here. This is 3/4, so we didn't cheap out and use the 5/8 stuff, even with the smaller skids. This is really nice hose. We've been using this stuff, forever. It's been fantastic. We have some Flexzilla inside of our shop that we use to pump out of our 1,600 gallon bleach tank. And we've been using the same hose for about 3 years now. And it's probably, I kid you not, we've probably ran 50,000 gallons of bleach through that hose, and it's held up. So I'm sure it can definitely hold up to water. 7-gallon soap tank here. Has a bracket system on here. On the next ones, we'll be changing this bracket system up a little bit, but as you can see, that's built right into the side there. It's super accessible, easy to get to. I'll kind of do just a general walk around here so you can kind of see how this is all laid out. Here's a little bit better of a shot here with the sun not blocking the view of the camera. Everything is built high quality stainless steel hardware. Anywhere where you could cheap out, we didn't. So if you look at even the frame, this is all 316 stainless steel hardware. Everything is CNC machined, bent. You don't see any rough areas anywhere on this skid. High quality aluminum. If you're looking for a budget skid, there's a lot of corners you can cut. This wouldn't be that particular skid, but if you're looking for a high quality skid, kind of a plug and play, looking to get your business going and you don't want to play around and fix equipment every day, this would probably be the skid for you. If you're interested in something like this, I'm going to put my information down below in the video. Our website is pressurewashingskids.com. Our phone number, if you want to call and get a consultation scheduled, 503-403-6185. We are in the office Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, and that's going to be Pacific time. We get a lot of phone calls at 6 a.m. when we're trying to come in and get some of the early stuff done. If we're here, we'll grab the phone, but if not, just know that we're on Pacific time, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Leave a message if you do happen to catch us after hours. You can also email me, tim@expertpowerwash.com. I do check that all day long, all evening. So whatever you guys need, let me know if I can help. And I'll see you guys in the next video.